Okay Ellie, it's Ash here, putting together this video tutorial for you for lead form ads, and here we go. So we're in Power Editor. You want to come over to the left, make sure the top campaigns tab is highlighted and click on create campaign. We're going to give it a name in here and we're going to call it free fonts, and we're going to put the date. That's important because when you save it and you come over here, you'll have the date next to it, so when you have multiple campaigns running, you'll know which one was created first. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to highlight it and copy that, and then you want to come down to clicks to website. You want to leave it as option and come to clicks the objective, and you want to click on lead generation. So then you want to click on choose ad set and paste in the name that you gave it up the top, and also down the bottom you want to click on create new ad set and post it in there as well. And once you've done that, you click on create and that's done that. So now you want to come to the second tab, which is ad sets over here on the left. Click on that, and you want to here choose the page, your fan page, which will be associated with the lead form ad. So click the page, then you want to set your budget. I recommend for your first time a $5 or $10 budget. With my $5 or $10 lead form campaigns that I've run so far, I've always only used $5 and $10 budgets, and I've managed to get between 50 to 100 emails for each $5 to $10 ad spend. So yeah, for your first time I would just start off low and come down to schedule. I leave all that because I like to manually start my ads and end them when I feel like it. So then you come to audience down here. If you have an audience pre-saved in your audience section, you'll find it in here. So you click on that arrow, you navigate your way down to your audience and you select it. All the details will be automatically populated. If you don't have an audience pre-saved, you can do one inside in Audience Insights, and you can do all your demographics and your targeting interests in there, and then at the top of Audience Insights there's a More Actions button. You click on that and you press Save Audience and you give it a name, and then you come back here and click on Audience and then you can select it. If you don't know how to do that, let me know and I'll show you a tutorial on how to do that as well. But for the sake of this tutorial, we'll just assume that you do know how to do it. So you've put in your audience, then you just come down to here and you'll see that the mobile news feed is already selected. You also want to select desktop news feed because it also works very well as well. Everything else you'll leave at this stage. Then you come to the left and you click on the last tab, which is your ad tab, and you want to go to the top, but before you click on create new form, what we want to do is we want to put in a headline and a newsfeed link description. Don't worry about where it says text here because that won't actually show up in your thing, but your headline will. So your headline for me, for this particular one, will be get over 3,000 free fonts. And in the newsfeed link description, we want something like add over 3,000 free fonts to your collection. Okay, don't worry about the display Earl, but here for image you want to select your image. Now the image specifications, as you probably know, are 1200 by 628 for any Facebook ad banner campaign. So I've already got one pre-saved, so I'll select image, I'll click on it there. If you don't have one pre-saved, you go to upload image and you find it on your computer, and then you select it and then you click on confirm. So then that will show you over in the right here the actual image itself in a second, but here where it says call to action, you want to click on the button. So you either want them to have sign up or download. And so I like download, so I'll click on download. And just a second. Okay, well, I'm back. I just had a bit of an interruption. So, okay, so we've selected your image, we've selected your call to action, which is for this campaign for me. I've put download. Over here on the right, you can see the preview image. So there's the text. Down here for conversion tracking, it'll automatically select the new Facebook pixel. I recommend that you use that, as that's a good one to do, because Facebook are dissolving the old Facebook pixel in about July, the end of July. So if you start using it now, it's a good thing to do. Okay, so now we come back up to lead form, and you want to create new form because it's your first time, and you want to name your form. Now, because I've already got forms that say free fonts, I need to call it something different, like free fonts test. Okay, so then you want it in the language, obviously English. Then you want to click on show advanced options. You want to leave this bottom one highlighted, ticked, and you also want to click on add marketing message. Then click next, and these two things are ticked here, email and full name. That's what Facebook on the lead form campaign that you have will automatically grab for you. If you want extra things like their sex, their location, and those sort of things, you've got to actually put in the question yourself there, and it will automatically grab that for you when they click on the download button. I don't worry about any of that. Then come down and click on to next. In here you want to click on your privacy policy. If you don't have a privacy policy, you can just Google one, download it, and you can edit it in Word or Office or Excel or whatever. Tweak it, change what you need to change, and then save it and upload it onto your website or with your hosting account provider. I'm not sure how to do that, but I know that you can do it. So yeah, I'll just go to my privacy policy, which is here. You want the link, so you copy that, go back to Power Editor, click the link in, paste it in. Don't worry about this legal disclaimer down the bottom, it's an optional thing. Click on next, and you want to enter the link to the page where your digital download is. So for me, I go to my website, I go to free stuff, I go down to the free fonts tab, I click on that, and you just want the link for that page. So you want to copy that, then you want to go back to Power Editor and you want to paste it in there, and then you want to click next. Okay, now you want a headline, so you'll put something like get over 3,000 free fonts. You want to, where it says benefit text, you want to choose a format for some messages that you're going to leave on there. I like bullet points, so I'll click on that, and here you'll put in something like click download and receive over 3,000 free fonts. Go to the next one underneath and write, by clicking download we will get your name and email, and under that you want to put another disclaimer by saying we will not share your personal information with anyone. It's just an added incentive for people to, a bit of an insurance thing that you're not going to sell or share their details. Even though you've already got the privacy policy, it's good to have that as well. So anything you write here in the left will be previewed over here on the right, as you can see. So once you've put in all your bullet points, then you come down to customize your button. So over here on the right it says button text. That's really boring, we don't want that. So you come over here to the left, click in there, and you put like something like download here, and you'll see over here it'll change. So once you've done all that, unfortunately there is nowhere in here where you can upload your own special image, so unfortunately we just can't do it. So okay, then we click on next, and if everything's okay you will click on create form, but if you've forgotten something you can just click up here on edit and go back and change it. So then we create the form, and there it is, it's all done. Just give it another quick check. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to leave this page and we want to come back over to the top tab, which is campaigns. You want to click on that. You want to deselect it, so untick it, and you want to deactivate it. So it's in draft, it's not actually activated it yet because they haven't approved it, but we want to do some other things first and then activate it later. So we will deactivate it, and then we'll come up to the right where it says review changes and click that. And then we'll click on continue. Okay, and then we click on done, and that's all done. You can see there's your campaign with the date, and it's inactive. Okay, so now what we want to do is go back to Ads Manager, and want to get out of there. So I'm in the wrong spot here. So we want to just go into Ads Manager, and you want to make sure you click on refresh or reload the page. Okay, so here it is here, the free fonts campaign with the date, and you'll see that it's inactive. So what we want to do is click on that, which will take us to the campaign. Then you want to click on it again, which will take us to the ad set, and then you want to click on it again, which will take us to the actual ad, and nothing is actually showing yet because we've still got to do a few things. So what you want to do is come over here to the right, and there's a little eye here which is a preview button. You want to click on that, and a little box will come up with the ad, and you want to go down to the bottom, and you see here where it says view post permalink with comments. You want to click on that, and it'll come up, and this is how the ad will look on your Facebook fan page and how it will look on any ads that you associate with it. So what you want to do is you want to grab the link up the top here, copy that, the whole thing, copy, and you want to go to your Facebook fan page, and what you want to do is, I'll just get out of this because it's okay. So you're on your Facebook fan page, look just a sec, we'll get there. Okay, so you want to come down to where it says write something. You want to left click in there, and you want to paste that link in there, and that advert with your lead form will come up. So now what you want to do, now that that picture's in there, we can now delete that link, cut it, and the ad will stay there. Now you want to write something up here again, so just write get over 3,000 free fonts, and then what you want to do is click on publish. I won't publish it. Oh yeah, no I will, I'll just delete it. So I'll publish it, and then what you want to do is you want to check to make sure that it's working. So you want to click on the download button yourself, and the lead form should come up, but it's not. Something's happened. Why is that doing that? Alright, we'll get out of there. We'll go back into SolCred. I don't know why it did that. Okay, so let's just do that again. So we're going to put in that link, paste that link in, and the thing will come up. Then we want to delete the link, cut it, and everything will still remain there. You want to put a heading in there, whatever, 3003 fonts, and you want to come down to publish. So we click on publish, and that has put in, see, I've already got one in there from before, but I'm just doing it again to show you how to do it. And then what you can do is just refresh the page. And that'll activate it. Internet in Australia, really bad, really slow, really slow. I'll just pause it for a sec. Okay, so I've just reloaded the page and it should be actionable now. So now you want to test it, so you click on download. And there's your lead form ad with your picture there, which is actually showing now. It wasn't showing in when we actually created the lead form, but it does actually show here. So there's all your details, and you click, just test it, click on download here, and it should automatically come up with your details. And so what you want to do is then click on submit. I won't do it because I've already done it. But you will receive an email saying that somebody has signed up to your campaign or your email subscribers list. So then basically what you do when you get a bunch of people signing up, you just go into, I'll show you, you go into up here, publishing tools, and you down here on the left, it's got a hyperlink tab that says lead ad forms. Click on that. And here are all your campaigns to do with what we've just been showing you how to do. So here is the free fonts test one that I just did. So any people that sign up or download your digital product, under the leads count here, it'll show you how many people have done that. So when your campaign's finished, what you would do is you would click on download, and it will save all your email subscribers to a sort of an Excel spreadsheet, and I'll just assume that you'll know what to do from there. You basically go in there and manually select in the whole lot of them, just the email or their name or both, and then you import it into your either MailChimp or your autoresponder or whoever you've got your account with. And then they're on there, then you can email them to your heart's content forever and ever for very, very little money indeed. You will also get emails from people that will unsubscribe. It's just something that happens. A lot of people will subscribe and then they will get your free download, and then, you know, an hour or two later or a couple of days or a week, they'll unsubscribe. It's just the way it is. But you know, 70 to 80% of people will stay subscribed. So the idea is to give them value, then sell. So that's a bit of a template for you. So it's value, then sell. Okay, and that concludes our little tutorial, mate. I hope I did okay. It's the first sort of video tutorial I've ever done. I'm sort of still fairly new to this myself. For lead forms, I only started maybe 4 days ago. But yeah, that little trick that I showed you, not many people know that. and that was a little bit back, and that was to do with creating your lead form and then selecting the hyperlink to put in your post and then deleting the post but the image remains. Not many people know how to do that. So anyway, that's it, Ellie. If you need any help with anything else, just let me know. I've got some really cool tricks to do with finding your niche audience. Yeah, if you need help with that in targeting, narrowing down your audience to more qualified buyers, then send me another PM and I'll show you how to do that, or do you another tutorial. Alright mate, all the best, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.